Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful, at least hit that like button, maybe share with a friend, leave a comment. All those help out the channel a lot. So today's product I want to share with you is for all those pet lovers. It is a food and water bowl by a company called Npet. You can buy this on Amazon. There is a link in the description that will take you there to see the current price points and all that kind of stuff. But it is a super affordable little basically food and water bowl for your cat or small dog. And once you order it, it's going to come in this little box. And it's kind of a clever little device here because of the way the water bowl works. And let me kind of go over how all it works and what you get. So once you open it up, you're going to get a little instruction booklet that will tell you how to set all this up, but it's really simple, and I'm going to go over all that in detail here in a minute. Then you're going to get two of these little round disc filters. When you get these, you're going to want to soak it for about, I think, 10 minutes, just to get, that way the active carbon and everything is nice and saturated. You're supposed to change these about once a month. Now, I do believe Npet makes their own, but there's a lot of coffee kind of filters too that you can use that are round discs. The big thing you want to make sure is that it's 3 inches in diameter. I will include a link in the description also of one of the filters that I use that you can get a ton for pretty cheap. But yeah, so you got the little filters here. And then you're going to get the water food bowl itself. Now at the top here, I'm going to go over this here in a minute, but this is the water bowl side that's not currently assembled. And then you're going to have the food right here. It's got this nice lip here. So if your cat or dog has a tendency to throw food, it is going to catch it a little bit. And then this is kind of removable too if you don't like it. But I think this is a nice little selling feature. And it has this little wall here that separates the food from the water bowl. I do wish this was a little bit taller, like the edges here. But yeah, either way, nice little setup for food and water bowl. It's all made out of kind of safe plastic that's super easy to clean and disassemble. So that is something to keep in mind too. And then you got the drum base here. And this is what you're going to fill up with water. There is a minimum and a maximum line here. But you're going to fill up this whole drum with water. It holds about 2 liters of water, or I think that's 64 ounces or 68 ounces of water. Now, keep in mind, it's not, you're going to always have a little bit of water here, so you need to change it out to make sure it doesn't get all slimy and all that kind of stuff. But overall size of this thing, it is from end to end here, it is 12.3 inches, and the depth is 7 inches, and then the height is 3.5 inches. So if you're looking for a spot where it's going to sit in your household, that is kind of the setup. And like I said, it's super easy to clean and wash. Everything disassembles, but it is not dishwasher safe. The high temperatures of the dishwasher will ruin the molding of the plastic, and it won't go back together properly. So keep that in mind. But how does the water feature work? Because that's kind of a unique, cool little thing that's for this. So first off, you get this little disc here with got all the holes. This is where your water filter goes. So you just put that in there, and then you're going to line up the holes on the bottom here, push it in, and then twist it, and then it's nice and secure. And then you're going to see there's a little fish design here with a bunch of holes. And how this goes in, you can either put it in on the underside, and it can only go in one way. Like, so if you notice the fish isn't facing, it can't go in that way. Now, fish can face the other way too, but so it goes in that way. There's also this little plastic strip thing here, so you can pop this out if you want and drop it in place. But essentially it goes like that. And then you are going to put on your bowl here, now when it's all full. So this floats, and essentially, depending if it's full of water, it's going to float more towards the top. And I'm going to show footage of all this in action too, so you can kind of see it. So feel free to jump to that section. But this floats up, and then as the water drains, it kind of floats back down. And then another cool little feature of it, this part right here is the part that only keeps water in it. So it doesn't fill in water all around here, which makes it, the concept is that as your pet's drinking, that the excess water is going to fall in these zones and not on your floors. So really, really cool. So let me kind of show you the footage of it just setting up and set up so you can kind of see how the water element works. And then we'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, the top here, you've got where the food goes, and then this part just floats here, and you can kind of see there's always a little bit of water in here that the cat or your small pet can get, and then as the water comes down, it continues to sink, but it makes a nice little size of water there. They're always nice and fresh, and then you don't have to fill this up constantly throughout the day. It easily lasts for some amount of time. But that is the setup. All right, so there you have it. That is the Pet Bowl in action. Like I said, it is a really affordable water and food bowl for a cat or small dog if you are in the market for one. Check out the link in the description. To me, it's really well made. Great product, great buy. Feel free to hit me up in the comments if you have any questions. I do typically respond. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats! You made it to the end of the video. Help this little guy out by clicking that logo and subscribing to the channel. And then, of course, feel free to check out the recommended video and then like and share, of course, the video you just watched. Till the next one, you guys take it easy.